Well, hey folks, Bobby Weber with the Harley and the V-Strom back on here making another video. This video here is only going to be posted on Rumble. I'm only going to post my videos on Rumble for here on out. But anyway, it's a Friday, the 26th of August, 2022. Going out to enjoy a day of riding. I'm on a Road King special. And if y'all are interested, shoot, tag along, let's go for a ride.
I was going to show you all those V-Strom and everything drive.
Hey folks, I'm back on here with you. Made it to a lake, and the name of this lake is Blue Mountain Lake. It is located near the Pinnacles, Mount Pinnacle. It's one of the big mountains here in Arkansas, so it's along that mountain range. But anyway, there's the lake. It's a pretty day today. Not busy. I am in a camping area, so I'll ride through there real quick here in a minute, but I just wanted to get a view of the lake in there. I did fly my drone a little bit, so I'll probably get some of that in there. And you know, I'm gonna jump on the bike, ride around this little area a little bit. Well, okay. I think the temperature today is supposed to be around 90, 92, something like that. It's a little breezy, which, you know, helps keep it, helps cool you off a little bit. I mean, you know, about 92 or 94, I think, is the high today. So it's, you know, still going to be pretty warm. I'll tell you the truth, I'm just checking out places. I've never been to this place before. I just kind of picked out the lake on a map and said, hey, I've never been there. I'm gonna go see what it looks like. And that's what I do a lot of times. You know, I'll just pull out a map and you know, look for some place I've never been before, and that's what I did on this one. A little swimming area down here, it looks like. Does have a dam. There's a dam over there. I do believe it's a man-made lake. But yeah, it's a little swimming area. And as you can tell, there's nobody here swimming today, so got the place to yourself if you want to be here. No alcohol allowed, no pets, it says. So swim at your own risk. But tell you honestly, I wouldn't have mind jumping in there if I'd have brought a pair of shorts or swim trunks or some shit. But oh well. Probably feel pretty good cooling off of now. Not a real super big lake, but like I said, I've never been to it, and decided just pick me a point to ride to, you know, check some places out that I ain't ever been to. So been a real pretty day today. Done some really good riding. Took some curvy routes, you know, to get here, and there may be a few of the footage in there showing some of it, but I didn't do a whole lot of showing the riding part. I know sometimes the motorcycle riding videos, you know, you can get kind of bored. You know, gets boring. You're sitting there watching somebody ride on a motorcycle. It's a lot different when you're doing it, you know, because you're in control. But let's ride around the top part of this. I ain't been up there. I guess there's camping areas. So. Nice, pretty, shady spots. And as you can tell, I mean, up here on this hilltop, I think I see one camper so far. Does look like most of the camping is in toward the center of this hilltop, so it ain't like you can, you know, be on the edges of it. They kind of make everybody camp on the inside the top of the circle, top of the hill there. But oh well. Not really nobody here, so I mean, even if you did decide to go camping there, you got the whole place to yourself. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some people rolling in tonight because it is a Friday. That's probably all I'm gonna show you. This is kind of a real small little place, but it's pretty, boy. It's underneath all these pine trees and real shady in there. So there's some other spots, and there's quite a few. Well, I wouldn't call it quite a few, but I don't know, 4 or 5 trailers and RVs in there. Part of it's day use, just the little picnic tables over there with the grills and stuff. That's daytime use. But I'll tell you what, in the evening it'd be really nice here because it is finally kind of cooling off at night. Restrooms over there. Whereas we had, I don't know, 2-3 months worth of shoot. It's still 90 degrees at 10 o'clock at night. Oh well. Kind of the other side where the campsites are. Overview of the beach area right that way. Well, if any of you carried over from my YouTube channel over here to Rumble, you'll get to see this. Tell you, YouTube really just well, I think I made a video one time before and I said, you know, it almost ain't worth it. And it really isn't. YouTube is kind of, good Lord, you got to watch any, you can use one word the wrong and they'll take your video down. And I just ain't gonna mess around with it no more. I'm just gonna put all my videos on Rumble. A lot of things going on in the world, folks. You know, economic wise, political wise, supply wise, you know, a bunch of countries having problems, you know, getting supplies in, and you know, goods and services, you know, food, and you know, just routine, a lot of shortages on mechanical parts, you know, whether it be motorcycles or cars, air conditioning, heating. Just seems like been a real shortage on mechanical type and electronic type parts, because of what's going on worldwide. And really there's no telling what's going to happen. I would just tell you to pay attention to what's going on, and don't forget what's going on in other countries affects your country wherever you're at, you know. So there's shortages in other countries, or they're having supply problems and they can't ship. Well, especially for us folks here in the United States, we don't manufacture much of nothing anymore. We done decided we were going to buy everything from everybody else, and which is fine. if you want to rely on everybody else to get you what you need. So I'd keep a big eye on that. There's a lot of folks out there, a lot of folks that, you know, believe you need to be storing up items. You know, and I might would pay attention to some of them. It's always good to have what you need. You know, stored up in case you did have to go for a time where you know, you couldn't go to the stores and get what you want because they don't have it. And there's all kind of stuff going on in the, as far as the United States news, as far as, I think anytime they can use Trump's name now, they're starting to put him in the news, no matter what it is. Which most of it, they're, you know, saying bad things about him and all this. But one thing they do know, look at it this way, they know when they use that name Trump, they know people are going to stop and listen. So they've been using the name Trump quite a bit lately. He's all in the news. Hold on, let me close his visor. Of course, everybody knows they sent the FBI out to his house in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, and Palm Beach, you know, his place, Mar-a-Lago. Went out there, you know, I wouldn't give too much on that. I mean, they're looking for a reason to keep him from running because they know if he runs, he's going to be reelected. So there's something funny with all that stuff. We'll see how it works out. I think there's some things in the works. I tell you, I had a really super good ride out here. Of course, I didn't take off super early. 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And I didn't bore you all day with, you know, just some mundane, let's see, let me go back this way. You know, road riding, so I mean, I showed a little bit of it, I think, but anyway, there was really some really good, pretty riding, real rural out this way. Got some mountains around us, and you know, so I had a lot of curvy roads and stuff. Old country roads, which is what I like riding. And I don't know, now that I'm gonna just be on Rumble, I don't know what direction I'm gonna go to on my videos. I mean, it's always gonna be motorcycle riding, you can guarantee that. And I mean, it'll be, you know, of course, some motorcycle camping. Matter of fact, I don't know, week and a half or 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna go on another camping trip, and I'm gonna have to travel a pretty good distance to get there. I don't know, might stay 2 or 3 nights. But I'll make a video of that and show y'all. But it's good to be out on this road, King, and I also made the last video that I'm gonna post to YouTube, made it a little earlier on the way out this way. Just explaining to folks that I won't be on YouTube anymore. But all my videos are gonna be over here on Rumble. I sure hope a bunch of my YouTube subscribers move over there to Rumble. I tell you, it's real trying times, folks. I do believe right now, because of all the things going on, that I think you do need to have a good relationship with the man upstairs. And I think the better relationship you have with him, the more he'll kind of show you what's going on. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, sure don't hurt to have a good relationship with the man upstairs. So I want to look into that if you feel like it. It's helped me a lot. I'll have to say it has. Sometimes I feel like that's the only thing that keeps me going, you know. So I won't say anything more about that, but there you go. I serviced the Road King. Really all it was a motor oil change this time, because I don't change my primary and my transmission as often as I do my regular motor oil. So I just, you know, changed the motor oil, you know, drained the 4 quarts in there and filled it back up. And then the next time I'll be doing a full service, you know, primary transmission and motor oil. I got me a set of spark plugs that I'm planning on putting in this thing. And these M8 motors, you know, they hold 4. You know, 2 plugs per cylinder. And you actually have to take the gas tank off to be able to get the 2 plugs like on the top of the cylinder. So I say I got 17,700 on this thing. And I do think it's around 20,000 you are supposed to replace the plugs. So I will be doing that, and I'll probably wait till it gets colder anyway, and you know, not planning on riding the Harley and put it in the garage and take my time. I've taken gas tanks off these Harleys before, and it's really not that big a deal, but it is time consuming, and it really pays not to get in a rush. So that's what I'll do. I'll just plan it out when I ain't planning on riding it. You know, might take me, you know, one day to get the tank off and all that, make sure, you know, because you got some wiring and all that, and your overflow tubes, you know, your gas line and all that. Make sure, you know, I take plenty of pictures, and, you know, so I remember how all that stuff's routed, and that's what my plan will be. It'll be not to get in a big rush, so I can just take my time and do everything the right way. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, I'm probably going to get off here. I think I'm not too far from a little town. And in Arkansas, we don't have a helmet law. You can ride without a helmet. Most of the time that's what I do, except for when I'm making these videos. So it's warm enough. I'm going to stop in this little town, take me a little break, and get this old helmet off, and ride me just a good freedom ride back to the homestead. So it's good being back on here making a video. I stopped making videos for a while. Of course, I mean, I rode a motorcycle. I mean, yes, it was hot as it could be, but you know, I'll take it out for a couple hours at a time or whatever. No all day things, because I mean, shit, we were 100, 102, 103 degrees. Anyway, I'm gonna stop at this church. I'm gonna get this helmet off, and I'm gonna end this video. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye.